that's when you start diving into Mount Shasta history, that's a big part of that area and that the energy in the mountain. In Telos is this idea that there's a inner earth crystal city that humans or Lemurians, ancient humans, still live, which sounds so fantastical, and it is quite fantastical. But as you dive into it, you realize, oh, that they don't mean like physical humans like us. This is and again, going back to that sort of template overlay of the Bigfoot, this is an alternate timeline reality where human evolution went a different path, and there's in their version of Earth, in a sense. So if you go digging into the mountain, you're not going to find this inner city unless maybe you hit the right spots and you're in the vibrationally, you're a vibrational match for what that energy is around that city. And then perhaps you can experience that. And that's what many people make the same claims, similar claims of having connected with these tall, mostly Caucasian looking people, about 7 to 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall. And there's this inner city run on crystals, and they're very advanced in their spiritual evolution. And they come from this timeline known as Lemuria. And so as I was meeting the different channelers and talking to different people in that area, that story was unfolding for me even more and more. And then diving into more of the galactic beings that come through the channelings, through the other people that I've had on my show, they all speak of this ancient time where humanity was there was more of a feminine energy that was more coherent, and sort of peace on earth is the way the story goes. And many cultures talk about this, from the Maya to the Hopi, and then many sort of Polynesian cultures, Hawaiians, the Maori, and others have the same tale of this ancient land, Mu, this continent positioned in the Pacific that existed, and that is where people lived in harmony. And that's what Telos really represented, was this idea that when Mu was full going, it was not just one big city. There was many different colonies all around this continent, and they were very interconnected with trade, and it seemed to be a very peaceful civilization. And they were very telepathic. This Telosian group, and many others caught wind that cataclysms were coming, that shifts were happening, that the fall is coming, basically. And they were, in a sense, warned, and took refuge into the lava tubes of Mount Shasta. So it's my understanding that the Telosian group went into the mountain, the cataclysms began, so they just stayed inside the mountain, and then using crystalline technologies, they developed their spiritual aspects of themselves. So in a sense, they continued on this path of evolution from 5D onward. So they, in a sense, became their own reality, their own sort of timeline, separate from our reality on Earth. And that time, that was when that fork in the road happened for them. And then you hear tales of Shambhala and the Agartha networks, like from Tibet and Machu Picchu, where these civilizations disappeared. The Mayan civilizations, where did the people from Machu Picchu go?